Okay everyone, this is Joshua, Fraser filmmaker doing our Fraser reviews while I talk movies, TV, and music, and I'm here giving you guys another DVD Blu-ray update. So, lately, the last time I did this was back in June, where I got a lot more movies and Blu-rays. So, I've garnered a few titles here, which you are about to see here. All of these, you can't see the bottom of them, but through July till now, recently, last month, I was able to get some new titles in my collection. So what we have here, we have 4 box sets, 1 Blu-ray DVD combo pack, 1 3-movie DVD pack, 1 2-disc edition DVD, and a 4K collection. So we're going to go through each of these in no particular order. We're going to break this down and show what I got. So first off, in July, my mom got me this. Well, 3 of these were from my mother. The rest of them I either won from a giveaway or I just bought with my own money from Amazon from helping out others. So with that being said, let's look at this update and let's see what we got. So first up, this is what the one mom bought. This is one of my favorite movies of 2021, and of course this is the 2-disc edition for Godzilla vs. Kong. This is of course the movie with special features. I initially was going to get the Blu-ray DVD digital combo pack, but by the time this movie came out and my mom bought it, a lot of copies of the Blu-ray sold out. But it was nice to know that this DVD edition has special features, and I'm pretty happy with this. So, I do love this movie. I did a full-on review of it back in March. It was definitely one of my favorites of the year, and definitely one of my favorites in the MonsterVerse. Seeing Godzilla and Kong fight each other was a lot of fun. I very much like the cast in here. The characters, the human characters, are not the greatest, but you have to know what you're getting yourself into when you come to a monster movie. You're not going to get well-written characters, unless with a few exceptions. But I very much love this movie. The fights were cool, especially the fight with Mechagodzilla, and you have a lot of special features. So 10 featurettes, over an hour of excitement, including the phenomenon of Godzilla, evolution of Kong, the A War of the World, round 1, Battle at Sea, fight round. So we have, of course, just spellouts. We have the DVD, the disc 1, and we have the special features disc of Godzilla vs. Kong. So, very happy with it. I'm very happy to have that because I very much love this film. It was a lot of fun. And there's Godzilla vs. Kong. Next up, this was the one that I won as part of a giveaway. I also won the hat of this classic well-loved character in this well-loved franchise. It is the 4K digital set of Indiana Jones, the 4-movie collection. This is the 4K Blu-ray plus digital. The movies are on 4K. The special features disc is a Blu-ray. I do have the special features disc from 2003 trilogy, so I have a lot more. So this is the back. Of course, when you open it up, you do have a little bit of a J card, which has all 4 movies plus digital copy, a fold-out map, and the Blu-ray special features. Even more special features on it. This is the J card. The hat I do have, it's just put up right now. The little map of the films, of course, which I'm curious about Indiana Jones 5. Yes, it got pushed back to 2023, but for the constant production delays and such, I have faith in it. James Mangold is a good director. You have this front, you have the back of it, of course. I love each of these movies. So you have Raiders of the Lost Ark on this side, Temple of Doom and the Last Crusade on one side, and Kingdom of the Crystal Skull and special features on the other side. That's the back of it, so that's really awesome. It's Epictastic. Haven't watched the 4Ks yet, but I will soon, eventually, once in 2022. We'll see what happens. Just waiting to get my 4K player and my TV, so and then we will make it happen. Very happy with that set. Thank you from Fandom on Twitter for allowing me to enter a giveaway at that. I also wait to see what happens with the Snake Eyes one, hopefully. This next one, this is another one my mom bought from Amazon. This is, of course, one of my favorite TV shows. This costs $89 when my mom bought it, and it got to the house just in time for my 23rd birthday, which I did do a TikTok of it, a little short. It's here on this channel. That is the complete series of Pretty Little Liars. I have reviewed all 7 seasons of the show, plus the spin-offs of Ravenswood and Pretty Little Liars Perfectionist. This was one of the biggest surprises shows that I watched last decade in 2018 and 2019. I was going through a little bit of a depression stage after the creator of SpongeBob did pass away, and I didn't want to watch any episodes of SpongeBob for a little while until recently. So this is all 7 seasons of Pretty Little Liars. This is the front, the spine, this is the back, of course. Very surprised with the show. I was one of those people who will love at the show and laugh at it. But after watching all 7 seasons, each season is really great. This is seasons 1 through 3. And I know some people weren't happy with the final season in the reveal, but I was okay with it. And season 7. So all 7 seasons of the show, all 170 or 61 episodes, a lot of special features. If you are a Pretty Little Liars fan, definitely get this on Amazon and Walmart. And also, since Black Friday, some of the prices on these went down. So, I would recommend getting this if you are a Pretty Little Liars fan. I'm very happy with this. Now, this next one, of course, is also from Walmart. My mom paid $9 for this. So, this is, of course, the Brendan Fraser Mummy Trilogy. They were having a horror movie collection, and they still have a few horror movie titles that's carried over since it's the fall. So this is the Mummy Trilogy. Brendan Fraser. You have all 3 films: The Mummy, The Mummy Returns, and The Mummy: Tomb of the Dragon Emperor. I love these films. They're entertaining, fun. They're not trying to be high art. They just want to be entertaining, fun monster films. So I do enjoy watching these movies a lot. The Mummy Returns is my favorite. The Tomb of the Dragon Emperor is my least favorite, but I don't think it's awful. And I do love the 1999 one. So, I do have this in the Tom Cruise Mummy set. Not a lot of special features except deleted scenes, outtakes, and commentaries. This is, of course, the Halloween-like case. This is the actual cover, the back. You have the first one, the second one, and the third one. So this set is very, very cool. I'm very happy to have this because I am a fan of these movies. I don't even hate the 2017 Tom Cruise movie, but I think this is better of the two. But I still get some enjoyment out of 2017 for me. So there's that. Now these last 3 I bought myself off Amazon. So I helped out with someone. I made $100 for it. But besides these 3 movies, I was able to get 2 new novelty t-shirts. This recent one that I'm wearing right now is the SpongeBob one. My mom bought it for me on Amazon, so I do hope you guys like it. I'm going to show you the shirts first, and then we'll get back into it. Alright, so these are the 2 t-shirts I bought from Amazon. One costs $22, one costs $25. And these are two novelty shirts that I wanted to get. And so, what I got, the first one shirt is, of course, this awesome WandaVision shirt. I love this shirt. It's from the Halloween episode of Wanda and Star Wars where they get to play their costumes. So, very, very well designed. I love wearing it. Love it. This next one, of course, I have not worn it yet, but this, if you've seen my review of the Suicide Squad, you know that this is my favorite character in the entire film. And that is, of course, Ratcatcher 2, Cleo Cazo, played by Daniela Melchior. As you can see, it does have her pet rat, Sebastian. So I definitely want to buy it. If you do have an Amazon account or Walmart account, I would recommend going to the novelty shirt section. They have a lot of cool novelty shirts based on your favorite movies, characters, TV shows. That's how I was able to find those two. So, one pause and we'll be back. Now, these last three I did by myself. You just saw the t-shirts. Now I get to show off each of the movies that I bought. I did buy a movie for my sister. She has that. It was I Don't Want to Do Wrong. I bought it, a used good copy, which cost only $1 or something. So, let's get into each of these. We're going to start off with the movie I've been wanting to get the most for 5 years straight, and that is my favorite DC Cinematic Universe film for now until The Flash comes out. We'll see how that does. And that is the Blu-ray DVD copy of Batman vs. Superman Dawn of Justice, the Ultimate Cut. I got this as a used but good condition. This does cost $7.99 for a new copy if you want to get it. Mine's came with the slipcover. I'm very happy to have this. You have 2 hour special features. I've seen the special features when I first got the film on digital a couple years ago. I love this film. I don't think this is the worst thing ever. This is definitely one of my favorite movies of all time. One of my favorite comic book movies of all time. A lot of people don't like the film. That's understand. I can understand the criticisms with Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor was a miscast. Some of the Justice League stuff was a little too much. And what they do with Superman in the last half of the film is a little bit not unearned. But for what this movie was trying to do, I do appreciate the effort Zack Snyder wanted to bring into this. And it does come with the ultimate cut and the theatrical cut. The only version of this movie I ever watch nowadays is the ultimate cut. I do have a DVD copy of the theatrical cut. Take the digital code out, I gave that away. The theatrical cut here, this is the ultimate edition and the special features Blu-ray. So I do have so far in my DCU collection this movie, Man of Steel, Wonder Woman on Blu-ray and DVD separately, the 2017 Justice League, and Aquaman, of course. So that just leaves me with both Suicide Squad 2016 and The Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman 84, Birds of Prey, and Shazam. And the Zack Snyder's cut of Justice League, and then I'll have them all. Until Black Adam and The Flash. But definitely happy to have this. I love this movie. And I will not apologize for that. This next one here is a DVD collection. This initially cost $49.96 on Amazon, but I was able to get a used copy for $1.16. So, I bought, of course, a trilogy that is well regarded, despite what some people may think of the third movie, the Godfather DVD collection. So I definitely am happy to have the Godfather movies. I am a fan of the Godfather Trilogy, despite my issues with the third one. And you have, so of course, each of them you have the first Godfather, nothing on the back, but Godfather 1, my favorite of the bunch, Godfather Part Two. Really like Godfather 2. It's split onto two discs because this is a very long movie. They are long, but the second movie is the longest because it has to tell the prequel and sequel side, and it made it work tremendously well. That's what the times. Everyone's most hated, The Godfather Part 3. And you have a special features disc with as many special features as you want. So, I'm very happy to have all three Matrix, not Matrix, Godfather set. We're about to get to the big crowning jewel. So, I do enjoy the Godfather trilogy. I know people hate the third movie, but I enjoy the third movie for what it was. It's flawed, but I do enjoy it. Okay, before I show off this last item, I do want to kind of go on a little bit of a mini, small, calm rant here. So, about this. This, I'm very happy I got this, of course, but this is one of the things that is a little frustrating with Warner Brothers and most movie studios when it comes to an additional version of the film. Let me give you a little bit of advice. If you're going to put out an alternate version of a film onto Blu-ray or DVD or something, you might want to make sure that you put the alternate version available for DVD copies as well. This has always been a thing with me with this movie and Blu-ray cover. Even when I first heard it was coming out, I was like, okay, is there going to be a DVD version? Unfortunately, there's no DVD version of the 3-hour cut of this movie. So, you want the ultimate cut, this is the only way you can get it besides the 4K. HBO Max does have the ultimate cut because this is the only version that matters, even if you hate it. But if you're going to put at least the movie like this with the alternate edition out, then if you're having difficulty with the disc storage for DVD for the movie for the ultimate cut of this, then either just give it its own DVD on disc 1 and special features on another disc, or just split the movie onto two discs. Problem solved, because there's not a lot of people that has Blu-ray or 4K, and the only way they can actually see the ultimate cut is either online, HBO Max, or digital. And sometimes it's even difficult to cross those, so just saying, Warner Brothers, just saying. Oh well, what are you gonna do? And this last item I did buy from Amazon. This is, of course, the crowning jewel, and if you've been paying attention to my little shorts I did on here, and also pay attention to my community tab or a video I made on my TikTok, this is going to be my next review series. And I did review this before, but looking back at those videos, I have to admit myself, I'm not too happy with them. And I felt like I basically phoned it in and slept walk with those. So I went and bought a series of movies because its fourth movie is coming out on December 22nd in theaters in HBO Max, and I have seen the trailer for this particular fourth entry in this franchise. I'm excited to see it. A little anxious, but I'm curious about it. But I went ahead and bought this for a used but very good copy off Amazon. The range price for this for Blu-ray or DVD goes in different ways. If you're going to buy a smaller set of this, or the big set, or the limited set with Neo and Nebuchadnezzar, or the Blu-ray set of this, And also they do have the first 3 movies on 4K. None of the this little anime yet. But I went for 50, 40 something dollars, $29 or something, or $100 or such. Whichever one you want, a version of the set you want to get. I went and bought for at least $3.16 or something. I went ahead and bought the Ultimate Matrix Collection. As you can see, this is the coding of the Matrix, of course, that you see in the movies. It's the spine, which has what's all on there. You have the Matrix Reloaded, Matrix Revolutions, and the Matrix Experience. This is, of course, the original Matrix Trilogy from 1999 to 2003. You have 10 DVDs, which the first 3 discs, disc 1, 3, and 5 are the movies. Disc 2 is Matrix Revisited. Disc 4, 6, 9, and 10 are special features, as well as episode 8. Disc 8. And disc 7 is the Animatrix. So, the first 3 movies, 10 DVDs, over 35 hours, and 100 new documentaries. So, you have the first movie, you have 2 new commentaries, one with the critics, one with the philosophers. And you have a feature-length documentary of Matrix Revisited, Matrix Reloaded Revisited, Revolution Revisited, Roots of the Matrix, Early Chronicles, and the Zion Archive. So, let's take this out and let's see what we got. Another issue I do have with this, the only real issue with it is that they don't carry over some of the special features from the individual sets of 1, 2, and 3. Like, you have a commentary by Don Davis with the music and the cast crew commentary with Carrie Moss. They don't carry that over. There was the HBO First Look. Reloaded, there are special features they don't carry over. Revolutions, they don't carry over. But some of those you can find on YouTube with the revisited stuff. But anyways, this is, of course, the booklets. This booklet, you basically just have an introduction by the Wachowski brothers, or Wachowski sisters as they are now called. You have the scene selection of each of them with concept art. Matrix Revisited, my favorite one, Reloaded Revisited, Revolutions, which I like, definitely does have problems, but I never hated it. Revisited, the Animatrix, Roots of the Matrix, the Burly Man Chronicles, Zion Archive, and the Bibliography. And this is the 10 disc set of them. So I'm very happy to get all these. I love the Matrix Trilogy franchise. Definitely one of my favorite trilogies franchises. I'm hoping this new one is great. So we have the first movie, The Matrix Revisited. My favorite one with The Matrix Reloaded, and I love the artwork on each of this. The level of detail that back in 2004, after the series ended, that the Wachowskis had, all special features and such. I went through each disc too. Matrix Reloaded Revisited with the Smith clones. Matrix Revolutions, that shot of Neo in the Machine City at the finale. Matrix Revolutions Revisited. The Animatrix, which that was going to be the start of the Matrix review series. I was going to do the first 3 movies, but I wanted to try something different and start with the Animatrix first. After the little introduction to the review series, the Roots of the Matrix, the Burly Man Chronicles, which chronicles the making of the 3 movies and the video game Into the Matrix, which was a 4-year process, but they did it. And the Zion Archive, which is just storyboards, concept art, and TV spots. So, definitely was able to get that for a great deal. Of course, me being a big fan of the movies. I hope this new one is good because the Wachowskis they have had downfall grade with Jupiter Ascending. So there we go. So that is all of the movies for this Blu-ray DVD update. I hope you all enjoyed this. It was definitely worth it. So that was my DVD Blu-ray update. I hope you enjoyed this. Lots of good titles here, and this is not going to be the last time I get more titles. I will be getting more. So, in the comment section down below, what you guys think of this Blu-ray DVD update. I got videos for Shang-Chi, Doom, reviews of The Harder They Fall, The Eternals, my introduction to the Matrix series, and reviews of all the films in that franchise will be pre-recorded for November to December and premiering. So, got a lot of stuff planned. Very good. Glad to be back, fully doing this for a good while. So, in the comment section down below, what did you think of each of these? There will be links for each of these in the description box down below. That way you can buy them. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to hit the like button, comment down below on this, share this video because it does help with the algorithm, and it does help the channel grow, and it does help more viewers come in to the Epictasticness. My Cash App is down in the description box down below, as well as my Amazon wish list. If you would like to see any money there or buy anything from my wish list, all my social media links in the description box down below. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to get more videos like this, TV show related stuff, music talk, top 10 stuff, all of that. Otherwise, you won't get notifications for either one of those. I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys keep it cool, enjoying the Epictasticness. Bye bye.